Hello everyone, welcome to this emulation video. In this one I'm going to show you how to set up for the most popular emulators, how to set it up by just launching a shortcut versus going into the emulator, and having to click a couple of times to load the game ROM that you want. This is useful, if you have an emulator and you just have a certain amount of games that you like to play all the time. This is going to be way easier than having to, launch the emulator and going through your, menu and GUI and finding the game ROM that way. So if you guys are interested in this, just go ahead and open up any folder that has one of your emulators. The formula for this is pretty much the same for most of the emulators. It doesn't work for every single one, but it does work for the good, proportion of them. So let's go ahead. In this case, we're going to do the Nestopia 1.53 emulator. So this is what I'm referring to. Like, let's say you want to go in here and you want to load a game. You have to go, load the window, minimize the window to, windowed mode, click on file, and then look for your ROM that way. So if you have just a few that you like to play constantly, the best way to do this is just go ahead. We're going to right click on the executable. We're going to create a shortcut to that emulator. Once you have that shortcut, we're going to right click on here. And then we're going to concentrate on this line up here that says target. So basically, once you do it, that's already filled in for the most part for the target to the emulator, so that we're going to leave alone. The next step is to go ahead and travel to your folder that has the actual NES ROMs, and what you're going to do is copy the location of the actual ROM. So let me go ahead and show you that. So we're doing NES ROMs. So you would go into the folder that has your ROMs. And you're going to see this up here as far as the directory location. We're going to right click on the very end of that, copy address as text. We're going to put the cursor at the end of the line here. We're going to skip a space and we're going to paste. Now once that's pasted in there, go ahead and hit the backspace key. So you want to tell it you're going to give it another location, something to look for. So in this case, we can go ahead and just pick any of the ROMs you have. Pick a 10-yard fight. You're going to click on properties, copy the name exactly as you see it on there. Then close that window out. You're going to paste this to the end of it. And then what I'm going to do to make this even easier for you guys, I'm going to show you examples for all the different syntax you'd have to type in here for the different emulators. So this is just, so you get the feel of it here. So it's very simple to do once you get the hang of it. So once you've done that, you notice you have the original location here. Now some of them will work with just a single quote thing over here. Some will need two, so we'll go ahead and try it like this real quick. So we'll hit apply. And now we're going to go ahead and launch this shortcut that we just created to the game, and it should launch if it works correctly. There you go. As you can see, it launched the game right away. Now, some emulators will have an option to launch the ROM in full screen right off the bat. So if you want it to launch in full screen, just make sure that whatever emulator you've chosen, you pick that option to open the ROM full screen. There's a couple of them that you have to do an extra line, -F or things of that nature in the line, and I will post that in the comment section, and it'll show you what you need to paste in there. Now, always keep in mind it's basically the same formula, but it's just going to change by whatever ROM you use. So, if you have different emulators and so forth, you're just going to do it that way. So I'll just do one more here for you guys. Let's go ahead and we'll do let's go ahead and do main. So that's basically the same thing. And matter of fact, I've already done one here. So what I'm going to do is show you what that looks like on here. So it's almost the same formula. If you look in here, you can see this one also had the quotes to the left of the L. So that one's generated on its own once you do the, create shortcut. And then this part here is the part you're going to paste in afterwards. So the location to where your ROM is at. And you're always going to get that from over here, whatever folder you go into for your ROMs. So you would just do this. For example, you wanted to go in here. You'd copy this, paste that in here, and then do the / like I showed you. Right click on whatever ROM you want to use, and then you're going to copy this from here and to the end of that, and you should be good to go. So as long as you follow the video here, and like I said, I'm going to make it easy by putting the the text that needs to go into that target file for each emulator. Some of them are a little bit different, so that should make it easier for you guys to get that to work. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.